Hey guys, welcome back to the third video of today. Turns out your guy missed some leaks from yesterday's stream, so I'm delivering them afterwards. Thanks to the guy in the commentaries for the first leak video where I talked about the SP Linlet. If you have not seen that one, it is in the top right corner. Go check that out. It's a very nice one, really cool card coming to us, very strong. But there have also been a leak for a new archetype that we'll get in the May pack, which, as I pointed out in the video before, talking about the ban list, I think will be the pack that we get on the 30th of April, but remains to be seen whether my theory is correct or incorrect there. We will see, and you can see a little hint here to the new archetype that is coming. No, it's not Valmonica, but Valmonica will get new support in Info, and the deck we are talking about will also get new support in Info, and has already got new support in a Legacy of Destruction, the set releasing in the TCG this week. We are talking about Memento. You might not have heard about this because this has definitely not made the biggest splash, the biggest impact. This came together with Centurion and Centurion. So it came together in a pack with Valmonica and Centurion. Valmonica and Memento definitely got the not upper hand, the lower hand, you could say. So were the worst archetypes. Everyone was fixating on Centurion, which definitely is the stronger one, and it's a bit sad if you don't know the Centurion cards. I think they are also really nice in terms of artwork. We also have received new. We also have received new cards for them in this current set here with the Auxilla, which, if you ask me, is a really cool looking card. And what's new, the Gargoyle number 3. I really like these cards from an artwork type standpoint. But we are talking about Memento, which has not made a big splash up until now. We will have to see how this turns out in Lede and also in the current TCG format that is. And we are not quite sure how much support we will get. It is speculated that Valmonica with the third support wave in Info, and then also the support wave for there is already this new support wave for Memento, that these decks will be quite nice. Probably not the biggest meta impact decks, but definitely playable. Some tier 2-ish decks, I would say. And it remains to be seen at which point we will get this deck here. Will we only get the first support wave? If we only get the first support wave, then we will have a problem. Some cool retrains here in the form of, for example, the Kuribo here as the Mementotlan Getic. The card names are crazy. Mementol, Tech, Tulicha, Combined Creation. Yeah, but if we will get the second wave as well, which also contains this guy here, then we will be able to do a combo that kind of looks like this. Shout out to the guy here, Yata here, showing this combo off. This is a 1-card combo, so obviously it's always most interesting looking at, oh, you can't see the guy, I now see it, but this is the Yata, so shout out to him for making this combo video. Obviously it's always interesting to see what a theoretical 1-card combo can do, because this is the most normal thing that you want to do. You most likely will only have 1 card available out of your combo in most circumstances, in most decks, which is why we look at 1-card combos to see what this deck can achieve. Mind you that this, what I'm showing you now, this is a 7 interruption 1-card combo, which sounds insane because this is kind of like Snake Eyes or Fire King, but the interruptions are not that layered as they are in Snake Eyes and Fire King, and they are not as diverse, I would say. But we will talk about this in a moment. But this here has the new support cards from Lede. So basically the second support wave for the Memento cards already in it. I think this is the field spell, and then this card, if I'm not incorrect here, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm totally not into this archetype. This one is also new, the Twin Dragon, I know. But yeah, with the second support wave, you seem to be able per 1-card combo, and I will explain this in a moment, get to basically 7 interruptions, which this is actually quite nice. This is quite strong, and then remains to be seen what this last support wave here, we can see this will come out in the OCG with the next pack. This is the Memento Mictlan Tekutlicha Combined Conqueror. So basically this card here as a fusion card seems to be the case. So very interesting here. So we will see how good this will be. Mystical Sheep here as a retrain. So from an artwork perspective, these are also kind of fun if you ask me. I like this one, the Witch here, the Angel Witch. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. Wasn't there not also a card with one of the first sets where there was the Ang Witch or the Angel Witch or something? Angel Witch, Ang Witch. Is this like something Angel Witch? I quickly have to check this out, guys. Sorry. Okay, it doesn't seem to find something, but this might also be a retrain. But let's look at the combo part here, because this is what I wanted to show you. So we are ending up on this board here with this trap, the SP Little Knight, and then the Tetru Chikshla combined creation, whatever. Obviously, we have the SP Little Knight, spoiler alert, the card that we are getting in the next pack. Check out the video in the top corner if you have not already. But obviously, the SP Little Knight's second effect to banish one card of your cards and one of your opponent's monsters is one of the interruptions, and then it turns out that this trap card that is set here, we can quickly take a look at the trap card, and now I have to check which one this was exactly. We will take a look at the trap card and this one, because those are the important one. The trap card actually is a continuous trap card that says, while you control a Memento monster, your opponent monsters that can attack must attack the Memento monster you control with the highest attack, which is quite nice. This is 5,000, though that will not matter as we see in a moment, or will not matter that much when your opponent activates a monster effect on the field. So that is where the 7 interruptions are a bit worse, because 5 of these interruptions are monster effect on the field interruptions. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, except during the damage step, you can target one Mementolian Tekutichla combined creation you control. It loses exactly 1000 attack and defense, and if it does, negate that activated effect. Doesn't destroy, unfortunately, which normally is better, and this is the guy the card is talking about, the Mementolian Tekutichla combined creation, which, as you can see, this has 5000 attack, 5000 defense. So in theory, this would be able to negate 5 monster effects on the field by always reducing this to less attack and defense points, which actually is quite nice. Most commonly, this is kind of like an Appaloosa, only worse. Most commonly, you'll probably only be able to do this like maybe 3 times if you are lucky, I would say, because then this is at 2000 and then you can battle over this to get rid of this. 3000 might be a bit hard depending on what deck is played into this Memento deck. But yeah, in theory, these are 5 monster negates via this boss monster, you could call him, and the trap here. And then the second effect of this one is also live. Once per turn, if your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon one Memento monster from your hand or graveyard. And we can quickly listen to our guy here as he explains how this works. So we activate this here.
Special summon a Memento monsters from your hand or graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and special summon out the Anguish. Anguish effect.
Declare the attack. We can quickly read her. If this card is normal special, then we can add one Memento monster from your deck to your hand, except blah blah blah. Anguish.
So we are going to go ahead and add a copy of the one and only Mace. So Mace.
The Mace. Okay, let me quickly check that out. We have added the Mace now, and what can the Mace do? The Mace can, during your opponent's main phase, if you control Mementolian Tetralichlia combined creation, so everything seems to evolve around this boss monster here, then you can discard this card, then target one face-up monster your opponent control, take control of it until the end phase. So this is our 7 interruptions. So we have 5 from the monster negates here. We have this SP Little Knight interaction, and then also the Mace here, which can basically change off heart or mind control an opponent's monster until the end phase, which obviously is quite nice, because you can just, for example, steal a Kashtira Unicorn, a Kashtira Fenrir, or whatever else. Your opponent goes Diabellstar and sets the original Sinful Spoils, and he needs to send the Diabellstar away, but this Diabellstar is the only thing that he has, so you might just take the Diabellstar over, take control of her, and then he can't no longer, which is also quite nice. So 7 interruptions here from one card. This is definitely not bad, although as I already said, these are not as layered as you would want them to be, and these are not as diverse as you want them to be, because let's just imagine you get like evenly matched or something. Then it's obviously quite bad, because you need at least these 2 cards here, the boss monster and the trap, to ensure your 5 interruptions here, and you can only keep 1, and you don't have a spell and trap negate. But obviously keep in mind that this is from 1 card, which means we have 4 remaining cards in the hand, which could also be hand traps or other stuff that helps you play around stuff that your opponent wants to do on his turn. So this is definitely not bad, and we will see how this turns out when we get the new support cards here. We can quickly read this guy here, the new Tetruchlika Combined Conqueror. 3 Memento monsters, level Earth Illusion, 3 Memento monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard. In graveyard, add 1 Memento from your deck to your hand. You cannot activate 5 effects combined. I'm sensing that this is not translated correctly yet, but You can send 3 Memento cards from your deck and or extra deck to the graveyard. Quick effect, you can target an equal number of Memento monsters you control and cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Okay. Okay, interesting. A bit strangely translated here, but this is an original Japan card, so this comes in a few days, I guess, the perfect translation. But yeah, if you ask me, this doesn't look that bad. Also, isn't that super amazing. I would guess we get the full support up until this point here, which means we would be able to do this combo because we also get the Little Light. Spoiler alert, check the video out in the top right corner. So yeah, we get the Memento stuff, which I'm not super hyped about this, but this looks kind of fun. I would have preferred the Centurion cards or Horrors or whatever, but I guess we will also get them quite soon. And keep in mind that for now, in the next pack, we know that the Salamangreats cards are coming, the Memento cards are coming, and the SP Little Light. There's definitely room for a bit more new stuff, I would guess. So I guess we will find out about new stuff come next Monday, and then probably next Tuesday, the new pack will already release. This is my guess. If you are not knowing what I talk about, then go check out the new video. That is the video before this one, talking about the new ban list and a little theory I have, but go check that out if you don't know what I'm talking about. For anyone else, thanks for being here for the 3rd time today. I really enjoy you enjoying my videos. Thanks for all the nice comments. I really appreciate it and read them, even though I don't respond to all of them because there are a lot. I'm sorry, guys, but I really value it if you just leave some nice words and encourage me in the sense that I enrich your Yu-Gi-Oh experience. I really appreciate that. So guys, without further ado, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button and like the video if you want to help out the channel. That would mean a lot to me and would be very helpful. Otherwise, we will see each other in the next one.